Welcome back everyone, and this time it's for UFC 301, PANTOJA vs ERCEG. As before, I'm going to predict only the main card, but the prelim card and the early prelim card feature a lot of fights that you should attend to and watch. A lot of surprise could happen. Anyway, the main card got 5 fights. We got in the first fight Paul Craig, 13th ranked in the middleweight division, taking on Caio Borralho, actually ranked number 14. So pretty even matchup. Paul Craig has some loss as of recently, but he moved to light heavyweight. He moved down from light heavyweight to middleweight and had some success, but kind of on and off. One win, one loss. Like he won against Krylov almost 2 years ago. Then lost to Özdemir. Then lost to Walker. Then moved down, won against Muniz, and then lost to Craig a couple of months ago. So kind of on and off. Still is an impressive, yes, fighter. All his wins are by finishes, and he got 11 first-round finishes. So it's crazy. Out of 17 wins, out of 17 finishes, that's crazy. So do not underestimate this fighter. But his opponent on the other end, Caio Borralho, a rising middleweight star, I would say, or at least prospect, with a 12-fight win streak. Like, he defeated everyone in the UFC, I guess. Everyone he faced in the UFC, yeah. So, since 2022, yeah, being 2 years in the UFC, defeated everyone. Only got one finish win in the octagon, but doesn't say that he's a bad fighter. He defeated a ranked opponent in Abu Smagomedov back in November. So yeah, he belongs in the top 15. As for prediction, I'm gonna guess he's more used to the middleweight division, so he's going to get the win this weekend by unanimous decision. Next, we actually stay in the middleweight division because we got Michel Pereira taking on Ior Potieria. Our both fighters, Michel Pereira is of course very well known in the UFC, in the MMA community, for being a so much showstopper, yeah. Like, we can say to an extent he's clowning the octagon, but that's not the case. Like, he fights and he's just impressive. He's the definition of an athlete, flipping in the cage, doing flips in the cage. It's impressive. All kind of techniques like running and etc. He also do wheels, like handstand wheels or something like that. So during fight, that's insane. He has a great career. Like, he has more than 30 fights. As for Potieria, well, he's been in the UFC for quite some time, but doesn't have that much success. Like, he won his last fight, but out of 5 fights he only won 2. One against a veteran, Shogun Rua, but and last not last month, 3 months ago against Bryce Keck, but I don't know about. So yeah, not really impressed by this fighter. Of course, he's a great fighter since he's in the UFC and he has a lot of wins. 20 wins, 5 losses, 14 first round finishes out of 15 finishes. That says a lot. So maybe it's going to finish Michel Pereira, but I expect it to go to a split decision win. Maybe in favor of Michel Pereira. I guess we have to see. Next, we move up to the light heavyweight division, and we've got Anthony Smith, number 10 in the division, taking on Vitor Petrino, another up-and-comer that is newly ranked as number 15. And he's also undefeated, so that says it. He has 7 wins by knockouts and 4 first round finishes. Another decision or something like that. Well, he has submission wins too. Yeah, he's been in the UFC for a bit of time now, since March of last year. 4 fights in 1 year. Awesome. So yeah, and 2 finishes. I'm expecting him to get the win. Like Anthony Smith is good, huh? Don't get me wrong, but he's not as good as he was, clearly. So Vitor Petrino to get the win by unanimous decision. Next, and this is actually the co-main event. I don't think it's a 5-round fight. And it is 12th ranked Jonathan Martinez, another up-and-comer, taking on the legend Jose Aldo. So Martinez is not undefeated, but he has like he's on a 6-fight win streak. He has 11 finishes out of 19 wins. 18 or 19? I don't remember. And against very good opponents, like he destroyed Yanez on the feet. He defeated unanimously Said Nurmagomedov. I forgot his first name. He knocked out Cub Swanson. And that's about it. But he defeated a lot of people. So yeah, I'm thinking if someone has a chance at a bantamweight title, he's one of the candidates. He's solid and can prove its difference standing when compared to the current champion, Sean O'Malley. But Jose Aldo is no slouch, former champion featherweight and a legend in the sport. 31 wins, 8 losses, but 31 wins, that's goddamn too much. Wow. But he hasn't fought since the end of 2022, like August. So I'm like, 1 year and a half layoff. I'm not sure he's going to hang with Jonathan Martinez. So for this one, I'm going to predict Jonathan Martinez to get the win, probably by unanimous or split decision. Which leads to the next fight, that is actually the main event. So a 5-round fight, but for a title, flyweight, the men's flyweight title, and we got the champion, Alexander Pantoja, taking on 10th ranked Steve ERCEG, that I don't know much about. He only had 1 loss, but he's on an 11-fight win streak. So I guess he won his first fight, then lost, then just won. Like everything else, all the other fights he won. And it's true, like he won against I think it's David Vorak back in July 2023, so less than a year ago. Yeah, that's right. David Vorak, that was a ranked opponent. Then he won against Costa, not Paolo Costa, another Costa, Alessandro Costa. Unanimous decision, and he knocked out Matt Schnell, like 2 months ago, March. So, kind of easy path for now. he made his opponents look easy. So maybe you could see one of the biggest upset in the flyweight division. It can be argued with the Demetrius Johnson and Henry Cejudo second fight, where Henry Cejudo got the belt. But yeah, definitely interesting. 10th ranked, fighting the champion right away after just 3 fights in the division. But I'm not looking down on either fighters, so I think I'm going to predict Alexandre Pantoja to get the win this weekend. Like maybe a late finish or just a unanimous decision win for the champion, so he still with the belt at the end of the week. At the end of the weekend. Yeah, end of the week, sorry. Yeah, so Alexandre Pantoja to get the win. Finish in the 4th or 5th round. And if it's not a finish, then yeah, probably a decision. Unanimous decision. So that were my predictions for UFC 301. A little bit longer than the other videos. I think there's a lot of to uncover. The fights are great. I haven't talked about prelim cards and the early prelim cards and all, but like a lot of great fights. I see there's like strawweight division, the women's strawweight division. 13th ranked Karolina Kowalkiewicz, Yasmin Lucindo could be a great fight. There's Jack Shaw taking on Anderson Brito, could be a great fight too. Who do we got? Ismail Bonfim, a killer in the cage, so always interested in his fights. Yeah, a lot of great fights. There's Jamil Moulaki also, who's been in the UFC for quite some time and he always bring the performance. Yeah, a lot of fights to attend to and to enjoy. Anyway, that's it. So I'll leave you there. Until next time.